Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
The action has already started. Bebeto! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Just eases him off the ball. And here's Ribéry. Cristiano Ronaldo.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Beckham. Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's good running with the ball. It's Maradona! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cannavaro cuts out the pass. And it's Azar. Irwin. And it's Albertini. Pedri. He's a sharp little ball here.
That's beautifully weighted. Oh no, what has happened here?
Costa Corta.
Messi. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Maradona.
Davids.
For Isco.
Davids.
Still goalless.
Dixon.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Davids.
That's a sharp pass. Bebeto! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Beckham. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Bebeto. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Isco. Davids. Isco is the team's great visionary. And it's Ribéry. Oh, look at the space here. He's had a shot!
Ribéry made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Costa Corta.
Maradona. Maradona
going face-to-face with his great rival.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Almost half an hour in now. And here's Messi.
And that's a dangerous ball.
It's Maradona! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Now it's Pedri. Oh, that's fabulous. Pedri
was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Back into the middle.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And here's Maradona. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ribery. And they can counter here. Ambitious ball here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Might be danger here. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bebeto. He gets big. Goal, Brazil! A goal at a really telling moment. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Brazil have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Brazil leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Brazil definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Isco gets a good foot in there. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. It's a pretty loose pass. This might spell danger. Albertini. Beckham. Messi running with the ball. To Beckham. Out to the left it goes. And here's Mbappe. Takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Decent chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Takes on his marker. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Brazil just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Now it's Isco. Nicely worked. Irwin. Eder Militao makes the interception. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this. Well, at least they acknowledge the effort. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and
There's the header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
that definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Now it's Maradona. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. And he's straight offside. Cannavaro. Well, that has not gone well. And this is Bebeto. Now has he... And he's had a hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Bebeto has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Brazil leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Bebeto, who's set up one goal so far. Albertini wins the duel this time. Can he get it through? Bebeto! And he's Bebeto! And it's Davids.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the pass is intercepted. Brazil still ahead by the game's only goal. Costa Curta. Foot in. Now it's Bebeto. Now that looks a decent ball. Crosses it in. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Nice interception, well timed.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Looking for the run. Now it's Messi. And he's gone backward here. And that's really well manoeuvred. Great work on the overlap. Brilliantly cut out. And time is up. Brazil have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Bebeto claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential. He's had a shot!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Nicely weighted ball. He's picked his way through. Header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Oh, that's fabulous. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear.
And we have our very first corner. Costa Curta with the clearance. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. That's a little off target.
Over to the left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Taken back almost at once. Manchester United are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to...
Applies the finish! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Costa Curta. Now Davids. It's a pretty loose pass. Ambitious ball here. Saliba attempts a clearance. Looking for the run. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Big chance! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Now it's Villa.
And now the breakaway. And that's been drilled in.
Bayer claims it, safe hands. Camavinga
Does really well to win the ball there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Manchester United have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Ball's gone out of play.
Can he get it through? Tries to pass it through.
Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bebeto is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's good running with the ball.
Tries to cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Guti. It's a searching pass. Looking to play him in. He has a look up. Can he finish?
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Guti.
Great ball if he can get there.
Costa Curta wins the duel this time.
And he's only too happy to take that back.
Scholes.
And the counter is on.
And here's Mbappe. And he's quick to get it clear again.
And reclaimed it in a trice.
And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. He has found the way through.
And the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This their second corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Oh, and this is Bebeto.
Goes for a shot! It's in!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever.
Face to face with the keeper. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
Griezmann unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
It's played through for him.
Mbappe! Oh, taken with style. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a
And it's half-time here.
So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal
today,
each.
Please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, Griezmann. Coming on the field.
So once again, we're underway.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now, what about a counter-attack? He's found a way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this. Chance for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Gabriel getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Now, can they get him away? Plays it up. He gets big! And that was very necessary. Oh, there's a probing ball. Scholes. And he's managed to get rid. Quality ball. Pedri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's certainly onside here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, they've got it again. Marquinhos. Played back in. Nice looking ball.
The attendance
That
for
has
this match
ended up
was
in no man's land.
71,550.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Deftly away. Galatasaray have it back and can go again. Chance here to counter. Oh, well measured.
That's going in strongly.
Great ball, and he's in here. Tries a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Galatasaray choosing to make the first change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Pedri spots it and intercepts. Driving on and making good progress. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. No, he's overshot the green. Szoboszlai. Chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And yes, it's him again. Manchester United go into the lead. Shot a goal! They want to be quick to recover this. And it's Scholes. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Szoboszlai. Oh, good spread. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He is through here. And Bebeto!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Aimed beyond the defence, and it's Neymar. Oh, shooting chance! In for the pieces!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And they've got rid. Oh, played right into his path. Decent chance! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Manchester United could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. He's got away. That's going to go a long way. And that's been won straight back. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And he's managed to get free. Now it's crossed into the middle. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And that's it. Manchester United can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Bebeto picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency.
He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Szoboszlai clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Mbappe looking to get on the end of this.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Now it's Rafael Leao.
Rafael Leao really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Can he get it through? Griezmann!
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass somewhat off target.
Chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Ruben Dias cuts it out.
And it's Timber. That's been slipped through.
Up he goes! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Bebeto certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Oh, that's a key interception. Aimed beyond the defence.
Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Davids, looking for options for movement.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Mbappe! Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Galatasaray have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Timber did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Guardiola. That's a nicely shaped ball. Tries to get it clear. Ambitious ball here.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now, can they get him away? Look at the space here. It is a corner, good chance. Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Now the cross. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get on the end of this? Cleared away. And that's really well manoeuvred. Knocks it into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Szoboszlai. Davids. Szoboszlai is in a really good position out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivered across. Defending of the desperate variety. And a chance! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Szoboszlai.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He has found the way through. That's very neat. That's a throw. Crosses it in. And that has been knocked clear. He's tried one! Davids does really well to win the ball there. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 15, Batistuta.
There's the start of the second half.
Number 21.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back.
He's having a shot! And he hits the net! They are right back in business!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And here's Rafael Leao. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's found a way through. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Guardiola. Played into space. Nicely worked. Rafael Leao was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Bebeto. He's found... and Bebeto! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Musiala! No, not the best of headers. Ruben Dias is there, and he can pick it up. And that could set him on his way. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Musiala threads one in. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Showing great feet there. He is just caressing the... goes for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Szoboszlai is offering a wry smile there.
Spread neatly. There will be a throw-in. Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Musiala. Well-timed, excellent interception. Oh, good spread. Galatasaray needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
No way through. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. It's a loose ball. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Bebeto. Played back in. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Manchester United go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Looking to play him in. And that's a dangerous ball. Decent chance! Sticks it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that is expertly dealt with. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he was quick to react. Dixon. And it's Griezmann. Griezmann showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He is through here. Now it's Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Rafael Leao. This might spell danger. Oh, what has happened? And he shoots! Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Timber has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
And the shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! Just eases him off the ball. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he's in on goal! Hoisted it. There's the header! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So now the difference is 3. Rafael Leao is flagged offside. And there goes the final whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Manchester United definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
There's the whistle, and here we go.
Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping.
Yeah, and it's all the more impressive given that he's relatively short for a keeper, Peter, but he makes up for it with his agility, his laser focus and the ability to live up to the big occasion. Also, don't forget the way he exerts control, despite not being particularly outspoken. That is something else too.
And he stands tall, impenetrable.
There they go, hunting again.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Goes looking wide.
Played into space out wide.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Xavi, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Griezmann. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, there's a probing ball.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Neither side especially adventurous early on. Oh, that's clever. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Spread neatly.
Oh no, what has happened here? He's shifting through the gears here.
Thuram with the clearance. Xavi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
That's been slipped through.
He is through here. Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
And there's the shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Batistuta receives it in a wide position.
Brazil with the corner, they're first.
Szoboszlai with the short one.
And here's Szoboszlai.
Boca Juniors
are looking to go forward now. Pinches it off him. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Now it's Batistuta.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Cristiano Ronaldo has crossed into the middle, and he's quick to get it clear again. He's having a hit! And no one is overly concerned about that.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Xavi. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he gets rid in a hurry. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Ronaldinho. It's a loose ball. Done delicately. Rijkaard clears. And they've got a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Oh, that's a key interception. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Brilliant from Griezmann!
Oh, what a superb finish to this first half from a great player. It's lifted the whole mood of the team and indeed the fans, and it should be enough to ensure they go into the break with a narrow but very welcome advantage.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Boca Juniors have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
They've got a corner here. Boca Juniors have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Out to the right. Tries to play it through. Flings in across. Tries to get it clear.
And they win it back again. Nicely weighted ball.
Now it's Szoboszlai.
Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for options for movement. Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And it's half-time here. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Boca Juniors get the ball rolling in the second half.
Stood up well to him there.
And it's Griezmann. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's gone for a throw-in.
Ronaldinho.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He rises!
Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
It's Ronaldinho! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game.
Cristiano Ronaldo! No, not the best of headers.
Eder Militao is there, and he can pick it up. It's a searching pass.
Ronaldinho takes a look up, and he whips it in.
And he's taking no chances there.
Great vision, and the counter is on. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. Well, looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He's gone for goal!
And the goalkeeper watches it past.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 9.
Brazil can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
And that was very necessary. And he's there to retrieve it. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi looking to run onto it. Griezmann. Brazil do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Knocks it into space. Good chance here!
Great effort, but no way through.
Now that's well seen too. Beckenbauer. Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Substituição.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Eder Militao wins the duel this time. And this is Neymar. Neymar
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
threads one in. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, sweet feet.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now, can they get him away?
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Great chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Ah, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
He has found a way through. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Beckenbauer has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. It's their second corner of the game.
They've played it short. Oh, nice touch.
Messi has got himself a free kick.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here.
Oh, that wasn't far away.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
Aimed beyond the defence.
And this is Ronaldinho.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Same again, same outcome.
Boca Juniors really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Looking to play him in. Oh, it's come loose. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the...
Saliba is fouled. Now this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. Xavi has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. It's a mighty effort! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, played right into his path. Look at the space here! Now that is a hefty challenge. Referee has just said play on. Now it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, what has happened here? In comes the corner.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Cleared away. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Crunching tackle.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Shapes to shoot. They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, super ball. He's got away. It's Griezmann! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans, oh, they could be caught out here.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who, to me, is a player who has a bit of everything. An eye for goal, quick feet, great vision, and a willingness to take on his defensive duties when required. Although he's probably best deployed out on the right, where his best attacks...
Bebeto! Oh, nearly.
Sanchez. Foden. And Sanchez. Goulet. And Koundé. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal, Brazil!
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Borussia Dortmund finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Lovely feet.
That is good strength.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, nice touch. And here's Ribéry. Dembele. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Pedri. Now this could be a chance.
Is there any
Goes for a shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bebeto.
Might be danger here.
And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, it's Bebeto. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Yamal. Played out to the left flank, and he's picked it up out wide.
Ribéry. Brazil have hit a quick-fire double here. No, again there's no way through.
Pedri.
Ribéry. 30 minutes gone.
Now it's Bebeto. Aims beyond the defence. Now, can they get him away?
Shoots!
He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Goulet. Busquets. And it's Dembele.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Schneider. Oh, that's delightful. He's shifting through the gears here.
Schneider! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
38 minutes is Bebeto!
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Foden.
That pass has been well intercepted. And now they can clear their lines. Can he spark a counter here? Lovely pass, but can he get there?
He is through here. Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo!
And he's gone long. Yamal. He's looking wide. Can he get on the end of this?
Yamal!
No, it's wide.
Lamine Yamal clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Searching pass he's played there. Oh, no joy this time.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the keeper's given it away.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Balde. He won't be happy with that one.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Please drink responsibly.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Brazil utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will.
And we're already back up and running after half-time. Spread out to the left. Now it's Foden. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that has not gone well. Busquets. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, well measured. And he's got the beating of his man.
Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
And it's Dembele. That's been slid through. He slid in and that...
Chance, surely! Oh, denied at the last.
Foden clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Cannavaro gets it away.
Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's ambitious.
And that is a routine catch.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Balde.
Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there.
Neither party overly willing to compromise.
And Bebeto!
And that has faded wide.
Brazil certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Dembele. Goulet.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Bebeto. Cristiano Ronaldo. Decent chance! Really well taken goal. And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Oh no, what has happened here? Could move up a gear here. And it's Dembele. Foden. He's got away. Ribery defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Borussia Dortmund seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Distributed tidily. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Marino. Davids. Pedri. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, just skips past his man. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's having a hit! Now that was quite some save.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Koundé. Dembele. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Goulet. And Koundé. Marino. Goulet. And here's Yamal. And it's Dembele. And Sanchez. Played over towards the opposite flank. Turns back here, probably the best option. Goulet. For Marino. He's gone for goal. Sticks it away. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Borussia Dortmund grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Marino delivers.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Gets a good foot in there.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Schneider going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's picked his way through. Goulet. That's the end. Brazil pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.